So I just got this off Facebook Marketplace. Kind of one of those amazing deals that just pops up once in a while. This is a IBM ThinkPad, and it's like the cutest little thing. But it is a 230 CS. As you can see, the screen has succumbed to the vinegar syndrome. I'm just now learning about this because I've mostly only messed with desktops and CRTs. So this is a new thing to me, but I guess there's a chemical reaction that goes on between the layers of the screen. I think you can peel the first layer off there and then clean it with something. I haven't done any research on it. I just know that from a couple vague comments a couple people made about it. So this thing is Japanese domestic market only. So you can see manufactured for IBM Japan Limited, Tokyo, Japan, made in Japan. I think these are made like 94 or 95. For me, I think it's like the perfect size for something. If you were gonna fly on a plane or something, I completely understand why these things were super popular. Lots of, I think after I've been digging into this, there was lots of stuff this size when you get into the Japanese market, along with like the palm top PCs and stuff. So like the PC 110 or whatever it's called. And yeah, so it came with the IBM charger. This was stuck in it still, 56K modem card. Of course, no dongle for it. Of course, that's probably not what they called them back then. They probably called them something else completely. And the floppy drive. And the IBM ThinkPad manual in Japanese, of course, because JDM. And I'm used to JDM for, cars, stuff that you can't import yet, and people get all excited about JDM cars. But here we are with the JDM computer. And actually, there's two. We're going to take a look at another one in the next video. But this one, I think, for me, is beyond salvaging. It has heavy corrosion in places. We could take a look at that here in a second. I don't even want to attempt to try to power it up because I don't want to burn anything up. Because if there is something savable in here, that would be great for somebody. But the main battery has appeared to have leaked, and everything, the ports are even turning green on it. It's got so much corrosion in it. So I'm sure somebody like Adrian's Digital Basement could fix it, but I am not set up for that. I don't have the soldering skills. I know nothing about recapping stuff. It'd be something I would love to learn at some point, but not there right now. Don't have the place to do it. I love these LEDs here. We got battery, CPU, disk usage. I don't know if that's shore power, the far right one, and I have no idea what the little play symbol that's facing backwards could mean. And we got, assume that's a power button, volume. Yeah, those things. Even these sliders are so corroded, man. The keyboard feels usable, it's kind of got full selection other than a number pad, which obviously you've got the numlock button, so you can do that anyway. I think it's super cool. It's got the Japanese characters all on the keyboard. Full 2 PCMCIA card slots. Here you got your hot swap battery bay. You slide out and the battery pulls out, and then you got your floppy drive port here. You can see all the corrosion coming out of that. Power switch. I'm hoping the previous owner did not try to power this up. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. I know the other one, they definitely did try to power it up, so hopefully they didn't damage it. But yeah, so that's the ThinkPad 230CS, what little we can look at on it. It's our RAM expansion here. I have no idea what that is. I'll put it on screen here after I look it up. And then we got, I'm assuming, our CMOS battery, and maybe it kind of almost looks like a cooling fan, but I don't see any vents or anything. I thought this was a fanless. I'm pretty sure this thing runs a 486, might have been 66 megahertz. I will put that on the screen as well. I think, you know, not knowing, not able to take it apart, I think it had like a 130 megabyte hard drive. And there was an optional bigger one. Maybe it was 80 megabyte and 130 or something like that, which is, you know, for MS-DOS, that's a lot of space. If you get into Windows 95, that would fill up pretty quickly, I think. I assume this would run 95. I'm sure the primary thing it was planned on was DOS, since it came out in 94, or that, or Windows 3.1 or something. I'm sure you could probably get them with OS2 Warp, knowing IBM, which that would be kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this one. So, like I said, I just don't think I have the ability to do anything with it, unfortunately. The other cool thing about this versus some of like the Palm Tops and stuff is you have an actual dedicated PS2 port. You know, VGA, I guess it could be CGA, but VGA, serial and parallel ports, and headphones, and I don't know what that is. I guess microphone, I'm assuming. Yeah, so it's pretty well filled out for a little bitty computer. It really would be a fairly capable little machine for its time. So looks like that 59G3997 comes back to a 16 megabyte RAM chip. So it looks like this thing's maxed out with RAM from what I can understand, and after looking it up, it is a VGA output, and could come with a 130 or a 260 megabyte drive. So it does make you wonder which one is in there, but I don't want to go digging too much. I don't want to have to, you know, I don't want to break any of the plastics or anything. I'll leave that up to somebody else. It doesn't seem too brittle. It seems like it's in pretty good shape still. So the lady that had it said she flew back and forth with both of these quite a bit. So super cool to hear how something like this makes it into the States. So watch for the next one to drop on the other computer that came with this one. Hopefully we can get it going.